Hey there, Flynn Falcons. Welcome to the Falcon Report. This is a news story program that's been created and produced by Flynn's middle school language arts class. The stories you'll be seeing on the Falcon Report have been written, researched, and produced entirely by the students themselves and will reflect a wide range of interests and ideas. Some stories will tackle serious issues, and others will be completely random. Up first is three students' report on the new testing system that our district is looking to use to replace our current Scantron tests. Following that is a story about how Dress Down Fridays came to be. And after that is a story about Rocket League. Finally, Anthony, Gabe, and Yadira have a story about anime that they hope you'll enjoy. So, let's kick it off. Boys, over to you.
Hello, my name is Alan Deloy, and we have had Scantron for many years now. We now almost know how to use it and how it helps us track our progress from the beginning of the year to the end.
As some of you may know, we are getting a new test to replace Scantron, a test that will help us improve the way we score and improve our performance on CMAS.
Jermoha, Minnesota reporting, and this new test is still being decided on. The district noticed that Scantron isn't doing the best it has done before, so it's being changed. The district is looking for a stronger type of testing system that provides students and teachers with a better type of scoring system.
The district started deciding on the new test last summer. They have three main tests, which sadly we don't know the name of. They decided that it was time to take a new test, so that's why these three unknown tests are still being mentioned.
These new tests will be different because students will be able to drag and drop questions and will have measuring tools just like CMAS. For the teachers watching this, you will have the opportunity to make your own test with the question bank of the amount of almost 10,000 questions.
In case if you want to test your students on a certain topic, you can make a test to see how your students are doing. And last but not least, this test will be like Scantron in one way.
Hello, Flynn Falcons. Our names are Eileen, Camilla, Victoria, and Abigail. Today's topic is dress code. In Mr. Abbott's class, we have been learning about social activism and protest.
It is a big part in today's world.
As social activism is a big thing in today's world, we wanted to make a small change here at Flynn.
We have been working very hard in trying to get dressed down on Fridays. We finally got it with Flynn Falcon's hard work in Mr. Abbott's class.
We set all our hard work into this project. We eventually made a petition and told all classes about it, so those who were interested in it could sign it.
We wanted this so kids here at Flynn could express themselves and feel comfortable in their own way.
Although uniforms are important, having the ability to once in a while express ourselves and be comfortable is also important. With the effort and hard work of Flynn Falcons, we got 107 signatures, and not only the Falcons, but the parents and families too.
Dr. Christina saw the hard work and dedication to this project and decided it was a good idea to have dress down days. He was surprised to see all the votes and people who wanted this. Congratulations, Falcons.
For our Falcon report, we're doing Rocket League. Rocket League is basically just a game of soccer, except players use cars to run into the ball. And there are different types of game modes and rings. Different game modes are like Rumble. Rumbles, you get powers every 10 seconds, like spikes or grapple hook or plunger. And there's also casuals like 1v1 or 2v2 or 3v3. And there's competitive, which a lot of people play because competitive is you can rank. Like first you get bronze, then silver, then gold, then you go to platinum, then you go to supersonic, then you go to supersonic legend, which is the best one. And a lot of good players have gone over the years, but the best ones right now are Musty, Leth, and there's a lot more, but I don't know who they are.
Rocket League was a game that was created in 2015, but went free to play on September 23rd, 2020, when Epic Games, the owner of Fortnite, bought Rocket League. A lot of new players came because of that, and Fortnite players started to come and started to spread toxicity and started to break hidden rules that all Rocket League that all the Rocket League community knew before it went free. Then they and then if they were more Fortnite players still not playing, Rocket League made Fortnite items in Fortnite where you had to play Rocket League, which spreaded a lot more toxicity. You still could find nice players who used to play Rocket League, but it became a lot more toxic after the Fortnite players joined.
This is This season 2 is the second competitive season in Rocket League after the free-to-play update. The season officially commenced on December 9th, 2020, and it will end on March 31st, 2021. In Rocket League, there are many fun limited games to play like Spike Rush, where you only had spikes. There were Heat Seeker. When you hit the ball, it would go straight to it go straight towards the ball, the goal. There were a Ghostbuster version too in last year Halloween. There's a beach ball game mode where the ball is just a beach ball. There's a snow day for the Frosty of Festival, where the ball is a puck and a map everyone dislikes because the puck can go behind the goal. There are rarity items in Rocket League, which goes from common, uncommon, rare, very rare, import, exotic, and black market. With all of these items, you can trade with your friends and make your car better, the design better. Not only are paints that make it better, but not from the rarity of the paints. It's mostly the looks of the titanium paint, which is the rarest.
If you are new to Weekly Otaku is where I talk about anime, Japan, or any otaku related things. So let's stop blabbling and go right into the anime.
One anime I recommend is Hunter x Hunter. This show is good, but I'm not a fan of Gon's character design. Mostly his hair, but the anime and manga is good. The plot is about Gon's dad leaving young to be a hunter, then coming back with a baby that later turns out to be Gon. We don't know what happens to Gon's mom since I haven't gotten that far into the show.
Have you ever wanted to read a manga but there are too many choices? Well, don't worry. I'm here to help. So my first recommended manga is about My Dad's the Queen of All VTuber, which is about a dad who is a VR tuber, but not any normal VR VTuber, but rather the top VTuber in the streaming world. But instead, his wife isn't disappointed in him, but also wants to be a VTuber, but can't be as cute as her husband. So he decides to teach her to be cute. 9 out of 10 manga is really funny, and I love it. The next recommendation is A Man with His Cat, which is about a lonely old man who gets a cat. This manga is so wholesome and also tearsome. 9 out of 10, a really cute manga. If you read this, you are a true otaku.
So, if you're a Black Butler fan, just like me, and you're a fan of Bassi or Claude, this cafe might be for you. You might ask, where is this cafe or what's its name? The Shallowtail Cafe is a butler cafe. Shadowtail Cafe is in Ikibaruku, and I must say this cafe is beautiful. When you enter, you'll get greeted by a welcome home by your butlers. And this is a roleplay cafe. This roleplay cafe is about a young miss or a young master who goes to a trip and finally comes home to her butlers. If you are ever going to Japan, I recommend you to go to this cafe, but you're going to have to make a reservation and also Oni-chan.
All right. Good reporting, guys. Well, that's it for today's Falcon Report. Hope you really enjoyed it. It's definitely not the regular news. This is the Falcon Report, so who knows what you're going to find. Right now, everybody's working on a new story for a Disney episode, all things Disney. And so we'll see what we got. Hopefully we'll see you again in about a week. Until then, peace out.